Our guests tonight are Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, collectively known as the Wolves. How you guys doing?
Great.
Doing good here.
That's awesome. Okay, on this week's episode of TNA Impact Wrestling, fans will witness the Wolves going head-to-head in a singles match in the World Title Series. As friends and teammates, what's it like going to battle against each other, and will you be able to go all out against someone you consider a friend? We'll start with you, Davey, then we'll go to you, Eddie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's we've done it before plenty of times, and I'm sure we'll do it again plenty of times. It's all in the spirit of competition. There is a strong mutual respect between us, and but at the end of the day, both of us want to be the best, and there's going to be one winner. So I look forward to it, and it'll be a great match.
Yeah, there's no holding back when we're in the ring with each other. If anything, we bring out the absolute best in each other. I know Davey does for me anyway, because anything less than my best won't get it done against an athlete like Davey. So it's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be intense, and we're going to leave it all out there in the ring.
Brandon Galvin?
We're very excited to see you two wrestle against each other on Impact on Wednesday, as I'm sure most fans are, because of how special and rare it is to see tag team partners wrestle against each other. It's always an interesting dynamic, but I'm curious if you two view this in the same special light that we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a special thing, and especially it's a special thing, in our unique situation because it's in the spirit of competition. There's no animosity. There's nothing no backstory. It's just two guys that are the best tag team in the world that also want to try their hand at being the best singles wrestler in the world. And and as soon as it's done, we're right back to being the Wolves. And so it's a very unique experience, a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, it is definitely something special, because obviously it doesn't happen all the time, only tag teams in general, but the fact that we are the champions right now. So I think it's a unique opportunity for, not only the fans, but for us to go in there and just prove that, like you said, we're not just the best tag team, we're two of the best singles in the world.
Mike Chiari?
Well, the Wolves are obviously one of the premier tag teams in wrestling right now. But as experts in tag team wrestling, what are some other teams out there, either in TNA or maybe other companies, that you guys believe are among the best and would like to maybe go up against at some point?
I think tag wrestling is doing so good right now. It's a question, answer to that question anyways could go on forever. I think the Young Bucks are great. I think Red Dragon's great, and we've just wrestled a tag team called the Heat Seekers in North Carolina a couple weeks ago, and I think they're great. So there's a lot of teams from all over that are really, really good, and so we enjoy wrestling them all, and would enjoy wrestling them all again. Yeah,
I think a lot of fans would enjoy seeing us going head to head with either the Bucks or Red Dragon, as well as like Killer Elite Squad from over in Japan, as well as the Time Splitters. Basically just the best team in the world is who we want to face, and I think that's what the fans want to see too.
While many fans know you guys as tag team performers, both of you have found legitimate success as singles competitors during your time in your career. With Ring of Honor, you're both world champions. Do you ever get the itch to make another run on your own, or do you see yourself as exclusively tag team partners right now?
We always have wanted to have success, in the singles competition, but again, when me and Eddie talk about do we want to be X Division champion, do we want to be world heavyweight champion, yes, we both do, but it's never in lieu of the tag team. The tag team always comes first. So I gave an analogy earlier. It's like a very successful band, and members create solo albums, and obviously they want their solo albums to do well, but it's never because they want to break up the band. So the Wolves always come first and foremost, and always will. But if we can have some singles success too, we'd obviously welcome it.
Yeah, we're both competitors. We both want to be the best out there. But like Davey said, it's not in spite of our tag team. The team always comes first, as far as everything. We discuss everything. It's about the team. It's never about one or the other. It's always team. And then, hey, if we get the opportunity to show what we can do in singles, then we take advantage.
Mike Chiari?
Well, before coming to TNA, you guys had a ton of success in ROH, both as individuals and as a team. And a lot of comparisons get thrown around now between TNA and ROH since they're both on Destination America. But having been key players in both of those companies, what would you say are some of the biggest differences between them?
I think Ring of Honor is more geared to like a live experience. I understand they're on Destination America, but my take on them was always they're more of a live experience type of wrestling product. They have a lot of younger guys that are really up and coming and really hungry to go out there and make a name, which is exciting and awesome. And TNA is more geared towards a television product. We have a lot of guys that have been around and made their names elsewhere and have a lot more experience. And so it just brings a different flavor, than what Ring of Honor brings, So it's a good 1-2 combo, because, both companies offer something, unique, and they're both very good at what they do. So it's a good mix.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty same thing, but it's much more of a TV product than TNA, where in Ring of Honor you're still gonna have those longer matches, which you may not see week to week at TNA, so you get a little bit more of that. And the styles are obviously different. I think TNA, a little bit, I guess, along the TV product, but it's quicker. It's it's flashier. Where Ring of Honor maybe more hard hitting and stuff like that. So, like Davey said, you can't go wrong with either one. You're gonna get something different. So, I think for wrestling fans in general, just watch them both.
PG?
Some of the best tag team matches of the year came from your best of 5 series against Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. How much pressure was on you guys to deliver since you're 4 of the most talented wrestlers on the roster? And did you find it difficult to keep these matches fresh?
For us, no, because that's our main thing, is always coming up with new things. We've always going back in the workshop and coming out with different kind of combinations and different things we can do in the ring. So I don't think keeping it fresh has ever been different for us. We're always, we're always talking about different things we can do in the ring and out of the ring as far as our look and everything like that. So if people have kept up with us, which hopefully they have, they definitely can tell that we're always trying to update things and change things and keep it fresh.
Yeah, I don't think there was added pressure. I think that the amount of pressure that all 4 of us put on ourselves to go out there and put on the absolute best matches was enough pressure, at any time. Whether we're wrestling them or wrestling another team, we're going to put that same pressure on ourselves. And I think it goes the same with Bobby and Aries. When they go out there, they're going to do the same. So we knew we were going to go out there, and we just wanted to create something special.
Yeah, sorry about Scott Steiner making an appearance during that last question. Now, we'll go to me this time. Before you made the jump to TNA, you had a tryout with WWE's NXT brand. What was that experience like for you, and would you ever considering going back to them in the future?
It was great. They treated us very well. We had a lot of fun there. It was long days, but it was enjoyable days. And they were, everything they said they were going to do, they did. They, were very respectful. And, the facility there is absolutely amazing. We got to work with Dusty Rhodes a little bit, which is really fun. And, we would definitely entertain the thought of going back there. But, to be honest with you, we're very happy with TNA. So, I don't see any reason to leave at this time.
Yeah, they treated us great. I thought it was a great experience to see, how it works down there, the way they go about business. It's a little bit different everywhere. So to see how it is down there, it was something cool. And, like Davey said, never say never. But right now, TNA is where it's at.
Mike Chiari?
Well, there's constantly speculation regarding TNA and its future out there on the internet. But for you guys, who are 2 of the top stars in the company and 2 of the most accomplished wrestlers in the locker room, how do you guys handle all the rumors? What kind of impact, if any, do they have on you?
Me and Eddie have this unspoken agreement, or maybe it's spoken now, but we stay as far away from any drama or rumors as possible. We're simply concerned with how we can make our team better, whether it's upgrading our look or, Eddie's made leaps and bounds over his physical appearance since we joined TNA. He looks amazing now, and we've only gotten better both at wrestling. So we're not concerned with gossip and rumors and what's going on. They've always treated us well. They've done what they said they were going to do, and so we're just going to do what we do, which is wrestle. So that's all we focus on.
Yeah, our job never changes, no matter what happens behind the scenes or in the office. We're not worried about that. Our job is to go out there, perform in the ring, and that's it. And we do that each and every week.
Brandon Gavin, final question.
You recently set the record for most TNA Tag Team Championship reigns, and you're not far off from setting the record for most combined days holding those titles. At this stage of your careers and your time with TNA, What do you see as the future of the tag team division and tag team wrestling in general in professional wrestling?
I think right now the tag team wrestling as a whole is very strong. There's a lot of great teams out there. As far as TNA, I think it's at the birth of something really great with us at the helm of it, because we're going to annoy management to death about getting us the top teams. You know what I mean? Because we strive for that competition. No matter where we go, and it's I think it's really going to be something that's going to kind of lead the company here in the next year. So I mean, we're happy to be the cornerstone of that. And we're not afraid to lose. If we're going to go out there against the best teams and we get beaten, that's even more motivation, and we'll come back better and beat them. So it's we just want to challenge the best over and over again.
Yeah, I think we're both very confident that if we are indeed at the helm of the tag team wrestling tag team division at TNA, that it's going to continue to stay strong, because we will not accept failure, no matter what. We will not let that happen. So, as long as we're a team together, we'll be making sure tag team wrestling is at the forefront of TNA.
Well, another huge thank you to Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards for coming on the show. Catch them stealing the show on TNA Impact Wrestling every Wednesday on Destination America. Tell the fans where else they can support you guys.
My Twitter is @RichardsWesley, and well, I'll let Eddie say it.
Yeah, I'm at the Eddie Edwards, and we both got stores at ProWrestlingTees.com, so feel free to check that out as well.
Another huge thank you, guys. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.